Oh, hello, everyone. Hey, I'm your host, Nicky Incognito, coming with you with another live stream all the way from Azorio. I'm sorry, Jesus Christ. That's Final Fantasy 14. We're in Final Fantasy 11. We're in the land of Vanadale. Is it? I didn't get enough sleep. Because I got some pretty exciting news earlier. I was just pumped. Actually, I was trying to sleep. I was up, and then I went back to sleep, and I overslept because I was going to be on here. You know, actually, I wanted to come on for 1 o'clock. Overall, like about 1:30. But here I am now. It's 2:30 East Coast time. But anyway, so um, I got good news from my company. This new position they were trying to get me for. I got the position. It's 5 minutes from my house. So I'm stoked. I started on Monday at 10 a.m. So I'm excited that, I don't have to do a 45-minute to an hour drive to get to work. So that's where this other position was. And this one is, that one I was subcontracted out to through my company. But this new position is directly run by my company. So they're like, you're not dealing with, you know, you're not dealing with people who are not technically part of the company. You're dealing direct. Your boss is going to be somebody within the company. They told me who it is. They're like, hey, just here for 10 a.m. They're gonna go over some things. You still gotta do some things because technically you'll be new to them, even though you've already done the stuff within the company. It is what it is. I was like, cool. I'm gonna be there like a half hour early because it's it's what they call a secure area. So I get there and I gotta get them to come to the gate to let me in until I get my stuff. So, but anyways, hey, like I said, we're back in Vanadalia. I'm still trying to finish off my coffee so I can have my wake up brain, because I started getting it going like about 20 minutes ago. But hey, so with that, we're gonna fire up. Hey, I am leveling Black Mage because I am trying to work on. I gotta go into the menu real quick because it turned on the. No, I don't want to edit macros, but though I have to do macros. I go into gameplay, and I can hear the sound effect. Really good. Like, I don't even have my headphones on, and I can hear them blasting through my headphones. So, yeah. That's what I like about my headphones. I don't have to actually have them on so I can hear. But anyways, what was I thinking? So, I'm leveling up Black Mage because, so what I'm finding out is, because I am trying to grind through some repeatable rank missions. Let's see. Hold on a sec. What was it? 207. Okay, so I got. And part of the problem is, problem is that I was looking at the, because I want to get up to rank 6, so I need to do this rank 4-1 mission. And basically, once this mission is done, it automatically gives me rank 5, which I'm like, hey, that's cool. But it's a ridiculously long mission. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of things. But I found it because it was a little confusing the way how this one site, because they're trying to throw in the optional stuff like, well, you can do it this way, you can do it that way. And I'm like, just give me just one way, because then I wasn't sure how the turn-ins were going. I was just like, you mean like this? And they got it too jumbled around. It was kind of annoying, to be very honest. So, but then I was reading about the fight with the Shadow Lord. Oh, that's why, because my fucking rings are. Hold on a sec. Because with the Shadow Lord, I'm all fucked up, huh? Wait. Come on. Oh, there it is. Because with the Shadow Lord, he has 2 phases, and he can alternate between magical and physical immunity. And just with the NPCs who I have right now, I have no magical offense, really. You know, the best I can do is a white mage. One sec. Best I can do is a white mage who doesn't do offensive magical stuff. So and I'm just like, shit, if I if I get into his magical immunity, I can't win. So I'm just sitting there going, okay, well, I'm going to have to bite the bullet because I did not want to do any offensive magic stuff. So here I am, I'm leveling up Black Mage to start out with, and I got Dark Knight sub. You know. And ultimately I'm doing is going to be leveling up Red Mage. So it's just like, oh, it is what it is, you know. And so this, or at least then we have a, like, because I thought I could access another Black Mage, and I'm still trying to find out if I can. Because I'd rather just grab an NPC who has Black Mage and just have him like, alright, just go freaking crazy on this guy when he goes into his magical mode. I mean, on the, where he's not immune to physical damage, I mean, my guys will go crazy on him. But, I mean, it's just, it is what it is, it's really annoying because I just didn't want to have to level a mage. But, as the French would say, c'est la vie. Hey, but with that, so we're going to have, I'll be spending a couple hours. I probably also at one point here do some more the rank missions, the repeatables. Basically, is what I do is, and mine's is real easy. I think I finally got it down to a pat. Because Crystal Bass was supposed to be repeatable, but it's not showing up as a repeatable in here. So I'm a little annoyed because I bought like a stack of the Crystal Bass. Granted, it was from the NPC, so it cost me like around $6,000 for a total stack, but okay, it is what it is. Actually, it might have been a little bit more than that. Probably closer to $7,000. Anyway, so, and basically it's what I do is a Save the Children, and I follow it up with Smash the Orc Scouts. So Save the Children is in Galesburg Outpost, and right there is they have a whole bunch of orcs, and the orcs, and I only go after one particular set because I know for a fact they have the Orcish Axe. So basically, is before I go into fight, either I can do it before or after. I can right around there. I can farm for the Orcish Axe. Go in, do Save the Children mission. It's a rank 1-3 mission. Get that completed. Warp back to the gate guard. Turn it in, and then right where and then I real quickly I followed it up with the Orcish Axe, where I get the 1-1 mission, and I turn that in right there. So it takes me, let's see, from the time I do it, it's like 5 minutes. I mean, the hardest part actually is me just having to go to the cathedral just so I can get the cutscene. Even though on the guide it says I don't have to go to the cathedral when I'm doing it as a repeat. But on the Valhalla server, it might be just something within the Valhalla server, But I have to go to it every time. I have to go to the cathedral every time. That's like literally the longest part, So overall, it takes me like 5 minutes to do that, maybe 10 max if I'm feeling really lazy. You know, either because like I'm doing something else or generally, I like to watch TV too when I'm playing these. So I might see something on. I was like, oh hey, that's cool, and take a moment's break. I mean, that's why I don't like working with other people on this because I go at my own pace. My pace is very random at what I'm trying to do. Now, of course, for streaming purposes, I'm trying to go as much as I can. For you, the audience, as such. Okay, so let's see. I gotta go. I got anything special? Nope. Okay, but I am at level 18. I just about... Alright, so I'll do one more round of these. Because these should still give me pretty decent amount of experience. And then I'll work on the next book. And basically is I'm going to get Black Mage up to a certain point. And then let's see, what point should that be? I don't know, I'll probably get it up to like level... I'll get up to the point where normally I would leave Valcoon. Yeah, I'll do it at that point, and then when I do that, I'll go ahead and I'll change over to Red Mage, because Red Mage is ultimately the one I'm going to do. It'll give me a nice balance between healing and offensive magic. Even though maybe Black Mage would ultimately be the better one, but I do like Red Mage for obvious reasons. When I had Ninja up to when I had an account years ago before I stopped playing 11, I was able to get up to Ninja up to level 99. That was right when they started doing. They got everything up to 99, all the jobs. And I had Red Mage, and great thing about Red Mage is when I think it was level 41, you get something that's called Refresh, and that gives you like, I don't know, 4 or 5, maybe even more, 6 extra MP per second. And so it really helped with a lot of the mages, since they didn't have to rest as much. And also you could get haste. I think haste was like 40. I could be wrong about that. But Red Mage overall is a great support job that is highly recommended. A lot of times, but anyway, so either way, I know at level 99, and I had Red Mage sub for Ninja, I had access to Refresh and haste, which was great for Ninja, because I would use like things like End Thunder, haste, Refresh, and I was able to easily solo Byakko, which is a Sky NM, for anybody who doesn't know. It's one of the 4. I think he was God of the East, or one of them, because there's 4 mini gods. There's the East, North, West, South. You need to kill each one of them. What you get is a seal, and which is each of those 4 seals, you can spawn Kirin. So there's a bird, which I can't think of the name off the top of my head. Then there's Yeah, there's a bird, there's a turtle, there's a dragon, and then there's the cat. So with that, you can get all four seals. Like I said, I'm drawing a little bit of a blank because still on kind of sleep mode a little bit. Right now I'm all reaction, action, reaction versus actually thinking. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Well, anyway, so with Biako, because I spent and I talked about this in another stream. I spent a couple years trying to get his height, and when I got Ninja up to level 99, I got his elemental wheel. I got Ninja as about as good as you could possibly get on a budget. As far as, and I mean by budget is like, I'm not sitting there grinding the whole way to get literally the best possible gear. Oh boy. This is kind of a tricky situation. Okay. Thread the needle. Oh, I think he caught me. Run away. Nope, I didn't get caught. Anyway, so I went out there as a ninja, sub red mage, made sure I had like haste, refresh, and then I did some of the end spells. And basically, what the end spells for red mage is, it just adds like an elemental type to your weapon. So as I'm leaning them, is I do the base damage plus the additional damage from these end spells, and whichever Biako is weak to, that's the one I would put on. And I forget which one. It's like I said, this is going back God knows how many years. So. And like I said, I easily sold him. It wasn't even close, because I think he only got off one hit. Other than that, between haste and using my shadows to keep me from being hit, I mean, he only took him down once, and that was on just a weird, like, he did like double hit like 4 times in a row. He missed most of them, but he managed to no, it was double hit. He got off a ridiculous amount of double hits, which finally took down my shadows, and it got one hit on me. And but that was it, because then I was able just to put my shadows back up, because again, with that, I was running with some haste gear on top of that, using red mage to haste myself. I was able to shut off probably a good 15 seconds off my recast time for my shadows. That's under like the Usumasa ni Ichi. You rotate those quite a bit. So yeah. I mean, it was pretty good, to be very honest. Like I said, I'm gonna do like one of these books because, I'll probably do one, maybe 2 of these books before I move on to like the leeches. So, that's because I should use arrow. Yeah, arrows a lot better. So, but yeah, it was like ridiculously easy as a level 99 nin. So I'm pretty confident if I went in as a 90 nin ninja with sub red mage, and I have the trust NPCs with me. At that point, I should have like, because I think on this server it said once I hit rank 6, this is the reason why I'm doing it, is I'll have access to the 5th and final spot to open up and add another trust NPC to me, which means instead of having 4, now I can have 5, which I'm like, ooh, that's nice, that's cool. So, yeah, that's why I'm trying to go through this, You know, it just sucks is that because the Shadow Lord has that magical barrier to where he can prevent physical damage. So I need to make sure I have an offensive you know, magic. So, and here I am. Unless of course, you know, because I could have sworn I could have picked up an NPC that, and I was looking that it says, yeah, you can get a black mage, and I can't find where I was reading that. So hopefully I come across it, and then I don't have to worry about grinding through black mage and red mage. Because right now I really don't want to do it, to be honest. But at the same time, I really want to get that fifth trust NPC, just so it will make it a lot easier for me, just to do a lot of things. Oh, and also with the rank 6, you know, I'll have access to a couple better NPCs. I'll have access to Prince Treon, who I'll have him replace Cirilla. I'll have access to Shanto, which is a really good black mage Toro. You know, and she'll replace Ayame. Coral is still one of the better ones because again, he has his roles. He has his you know, his roles that he'll give out additional attack to the party. Also, experience as well. Yeah, see, you got a guy down here who's doing the same thing. So, but judging from who he has, probably does not yet have. Well, he has quarters, so he's up there. It's not easy to get quarters. Well, I mean technically it is, but it's annoying. It's annoying to get him. You gotta get him through the. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. All you gotta do is just have registered the Ark Urgen, the treasures of Ark Urgen. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's all it is. Never mind. Because I remember I had access to them. Actually, there's another one I'm looking at getting. I think you just have to like access a certain area. So I'm gonna have to look that up later. Anyways, so speaking of which, I'm gonna go until about 5 p.m. East Coast time. So about 2 hours for now. So you also just sit back, relax. You know, we're gonna have a good time. And 8, want to get on in the chat? 8, come on down to Twitch. That's where I'm monitoring the chat. But I am also streaming on Twitter and on YouTube. On Twitter is at Six Semper 6 Semper Tyrannus 1983, and on YouTube you can find me at Nick Incognito. Okay. So anyways, let's continue these adventures in Vanadalia. And a miss, of course. My stat skill is like is shit, you know. So I go in there, I try to do some kind of malign, but it's not really the greatest. So, but you should have seen when I was doing mana course the other day, and I said when I got up to like into the 60s and 70s, the experience points that I get is ridiculous because I'm getting into like chain 8s, 9s, 10, you know, and I've just been loving it with Thief. It's been amazing just leveling him up, which is why I'm kind of a little annoyed that I don't have a Black Mage NPC type. I wish I did. But anyways, just doing with in Cape Terrigan, and actually even before it in the Koftal Tunnel, in Cape Terrigan, and such, I was getting with all the experience boosts that I could possibly get. At one point, I was getting like almost 2,700 per kill, and I'm just like, "Ooh, that's nice." You know, can you imagine getting 2,700 at this level? No, unfortunately, I'd be like 10 kills in and then gaining like 5 levels. That would be funny. You know, but it is what it is, you know. And on top, and that's me not even doing any books too, because you know, where I really should do is when I go into, you know, because when I do Kuftal Tunnel, I should really do is real quick then is run to the end and go to the other side, you know, go into Cape Terragon and activate the books. Because at that point, when I go into Cape Terragon, I'll be taking on raptors and goblins, and then eventually I'll move on to the cockatrices, or however you pronounce them. And yeah, I can, yeah, and then once I hit level 70, 71, I can just move right over to the mana cores. Like I can do mana cores at 69, but it's kind of difficult because you gotta kill them at a decent pace, because you know, as I move into this little area, you know, if I'm not killing them fast enough, they'll respawn right on top of me. So I'm trying to keep ahead of the curve. Like I said, it's not like a really small area, but you know, it's got its challenges, to be honest. So, but I mean, it's great, and because you got a few cockatrices in there as well. So, what I try to do is you know, is kind of mix in a cockatrice, because they'll be like, at that point they'll be like maybe the occasional VT, but mostly T. So, as I kill a couple mana cores, then I'll mix in a cockatrice just to keep the chain going. Because if you take too long to kill them, you'll eventually kill the chain. You know, so I try going like 2 or 3. Uh-oh. Yeah, I sometimes do that weird. That's weird. But anyways. So, actually, I just realized there was something I was supposed to do. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I knew it. I was supposed to put this on. I'll do it afterwards. Awesome. Let me go ahead and get these. Let's see. Yep, I can do that. And of course, sleep. Yeah. Awesome, okay. That's 204. Oh, God, I got really close to that guy. Alright, let me try Blizzard. Let's see how much that does. Oh, okay, that does a decent amount. You know, you always try to make sure is when they have an elemental weakness, you try to figure out, because like flyers generally are weak to arrow. You know, sapling. So it was kind of like any plant-based ones obviously don't do work. Cause I did like a water to a sapling, and it did like nothing. I'm just like, oops, well that was a bad idea. Fire seems to be working against the plants. Oh, this sucks. Let me see. Can I? Yep. Okay, I can target him. You know, so if they're like immune to anything, you know, just try to be careful of that, because you don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm killing him, but then you're not realizing you're not doing anything. You know, oh, I mean, that's why I got the NPCs. You know, they'll generally figure it out. NPCs for the win. Alright. So I said it's just going to be very just relaxed stream. It's like I said, I was trying to get sleep, and but also I was just like, I didn't want to wake up like like oversleep because I really want to make sure I took this phone call, because I knew like I was gonna have to talk to my company today. But sure enough, then I was just like, oh my god, I gotta get some sleep. And just as I'm ready to go and sleep, I get a phone call from them, and because it came up as my company, and that's when they told me, it's like, hey, you know, no issues with getting you the job, congratulations, yada yada, because it was, because they were getting ready to go fill the position, and they're like, hey, there's really no point in me looking for anybody else since you're like 5 minutes away, and the subcon who I got subcontract to, they lost a lot of business, like they couldn't afford me anymore. That's why I only worked that's why like within the last month I've only worked 2 days. you know, like if they were keeping me on for like 3 days, and I don't know why I just did Blizzard against them, because I'm not thinking correctly. So almost ready to leave here. So, but I'm gonna do one book against it's not is it leeches? I don't know. I think it'll be like leeches or something. It'll be leeches and I think goblins. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember because I've done so many of these books, and the combinations is just endless. And now I'm pretty strong in this area, so not too worried. But you see, but I mean, as you can see, it's just it's so easy to level up now. It's not even funny. Like it only took me like a couple hours just to get up to this point, counting what I did last night. And I was just like going slow too. So read about individual training. Let's see. Oh no, I gotta go to the next book. Alright, so we'll probably just one book of these is probably gonna be enough. It'll probably give me up to 23, and then I'll go ahead and I'll do a reset. I'll go in. I'll get some red mage gear, and I'll level up red mage, and red mage I'll flip them up to like, well, actually no, I'm gonna continue doing with black mage. If I get black mage up to level 30, then I'll do pretty well. So yeah, I'll do it that way. Just wondering. Oh, you know what? I bet you fire is better, because since he's should be some sort of aquatic type. Alright. He's down. Oh. Did not realize it. Alright. Yeah, so I'll take black mage up to 30, and then I'll jump over to red mage. So with so next week, obviously my streaming schedule is going to be vastly different. Thankfully, I'm starting to wake up now a little bit. Let's see, it's going to be I'm still not going to be doing streaming on Mondays. I just decided that's just the easiest way to go. Only because I got things I got to do for Monday evening. You know what? I really don't want to roll that. Trying to do that and stream at the same time. So it just makes it easier just to do it that way. This Tuesday, I'm probably not going to stream either, just because I'm still trying to work on trying to work on how my schedule is going to look like at this new place, at this new position that I'm doing. And then honestly, I'm going to be playing it from ear the rest of the week. So I'm not going to have anything officially scheduled. Well, obviously, Saturday and Sunday will be schedules. So, but I'm trying to see if Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday will definitely be streaming. When I don't know, because obviously I don't have to work the next day. But I'm looking to stream Wednesday and Thursday. Probably no more than a couple hours. To be very honest, it's just, is what it is. Well, at least I want to try to get something in rather than nothing. So, and like I said, just was trying to get my sleep schedule. Right now, I feel so low energy. I don't know. Like, I know I've been streaming for about 45 minutes now, but I still just feel so low energy. It's not even funny. You know, it sucks, but it is what it is. It seems to be my go-to word anymore. Let's see. Is there anybody? No, I don't really see anything. So let's go ahead and get this guy. All I had to do was members of the. Alright, that's done. Oh, here comes the onlooker. Oh, I got Rock Crusher. And I missed. That's funny. That's funny. Alright. Oh, okay, so it was not any okay, that's fine. That was a goblin mugger I just got, so let me go. Oh, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Hey, hello. No, I killed this one too, because... Oh, the Will-o'-the-Wisp is aggressive. Okay. Fine. Obviously don't put... I guess... There we go. Don't fucking use bomb on me. No, I'm sorry. Explodus actually is the move I'm worried about. I have no idea what he'll do. All right. So I started a new a repeat on this particular book. So, all right. So I'll run over. So I'll get this guy, then I'll run over to the other side to get the rest of those legions, and then I'll be done with wall climbing for this section. And like I said, once I get to about 30, maybe 31-ish, I'll switch over to Red Mage. And then with having Red Mage at 60 plus, then I know I can take on the Shadow Lord. It shouldn't have any issues, because I read up that they made it uncap up to level 75. So at that point, it says if you go in there as level 70, 70 plus, you should almost basically solo it. So I don't want to go in there as level 50 and try to do it, because when I do that fight, I want to be able to stream that one, because I think it's going to be a fun fight. So we'll see how this goes. All right, and I did manage to reconfigure my my Xbox controller. Well, it's not. Well, yeah, it's an Xbox type controller. So now I can play it. Because when I was playing the game, I was like using a keyboard, and then when I was standing up, it rather hurt kind of my wrist and such. But now I managed to find a YouTube video that showed me how to where to go in to reconfigure. So if you go into the files, you go under, Final Fantasy 11, go into, no, it will be, at least on mine, says I have to look under Square Enix in the game file. Then it'll say Final Fantasy 11 configuration. Then I go under the US tools, and then it'll allow me to set up a new configuration for Xbox type controller. And so now I'm playing on the controller, and it's so much easier on my wrists. It's, now I can stand up and I can feel relaxed, I can feel comfortable. And so I'm happy. Happy. Okay, so what I really want is the gamblers, because they're the ones I can see they're coming up on the kill list. No, don't. Oh, shit. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, come on, engage. Because I need you guys to, engage. They won't engage. My NPCs won't engage unless I engage. Yes, please heal me. Spam my fucking spells. Spam. Okay, cool. Well, another Goblin Mugger decides to get involved. And screw you. Like I said, I don't have White Mage stuff. I subbed Dark Knight. So I was like, I'm not doing any healing. That's how much I don't want to heal. I was just like, I want to be all offense. It's like I don't even need to get it almost makes me think maybe I should just do I mean, having Dark Knight sub is not really a bad thing. Maybe I should just take Black Mage up to 60 rather than just go through the whole process. But then again, I'll just sit there and just keep using spells over and over, and I'll just spam spells versus where, like, with Red Mage I can get in there and I can physically hit. It might be just easier just go with the Black Mage for time constraint. Unless, of course, after the stream, if I'm still going at it, obviously, that it turns out, oh yeah, hey, here's an NPC you can actually get right now, and it's a Black Mage, and I'll be like, yay. Because I have no offensive magic trust NPCs, which really kind of sucks. But, doing the best that I can. And I know these three are going to aggro, and I need one of them. So, I'm going to bite the bullet on this one. But yeah, definitely, as soon as I get those next 3 leashes, I'm going to head over to Kufum Islands. Yeah, I know, here they come. I remember I had like 5 of these aggro me, and I didn't realize they all, and I forgot they all linked. Okay, he's done. There we go. Next guy, there you go. Yeah, aggro me. Thank you. But yeah, definitely tomorrow I want to be streaming the last of these ranked missions up until rank 6. Because then at rank 6, also, well, another reason why I want to get rank 6, because I'm here on this private server. What server? This is the private server Valhalla. Really good place. If you've played Midget Claw, if you've already played the game, you've leveled up and anything, and you're just like maybe want to get back into it. You're like, well, I already went through all the grind, and basically, as you want to you know, just breeze through a lot of the early stuff, come on the Valhalla server. You know, experience points is like 2.5 times what it normally is. You get tons of gil for everything that you kill. Uh, you know, everything drops skill. Uh, skill ups for combat and magicals are up like 3 times or something like that for doing crafting. How many people are on? Let's see. I'll answer that question right now. It's under like 100 people. Right now, currently, there are 43 people online. That's not counting their meals and such. And I don't even know if this is the actual entire list, but it's telling me there's only 43 people online. I know I see people running around who clearly are not meals, but they're not on the list. So, but I'm only guessing there's less than 100 people, you know. But it's always consistently, I've always seen at any time I've been on, at least 40 people. If you're trying to play on a server that has a lot of people, I suggest to is the private server Horizon. I initially was on there, and now that's straight up like classic retail Final Fantasy 11. So no experience boosts, no speed ups, nothing. It's just like it's vanilla Final Fantasy 11, where you need to rely on other people. This server, you don't need to rely on other people except for certain content. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're on Horizon. Yeah. Yeah, so you know Horizon has like I seen up to 2,600 people on Horizon. So if you prefer to have more people online, yeah, I stick with Horizon. But here on Valhalla, the highest I've ever seen was 48 people. So, but I like it, and like I said, they do a lot of perks, and I actually I'm done with this place. So here I'll show you one of the perks. And like I said, I don't even need warp or anything like that, because I can just come into some of these extra perk areas, and they automatically just throw me wherever I want. Okay, so like here you can unlock a warp NPC, and this NPC will put you into a skill up area or library or any of these next places. Sky, Fei Yin, which I need for the 5-1 mission. The battalion down throne room. I mean, there's a couple areas, Jugner Forest, Escobar, you know, in places where you normally don't get a chance to go into. And then you can go in here. This is where you can start unlocking features. Where you hit level 10, you can start unlocking the teleport NPC, and you unlock the warp access to the skill guy, which is who I just showed you. You know, you can get the shop command, where basically is you have a mobile shop, which you can, like, if you're doing a whole bunch of leveling and then you're just trying to sell stuff, but you don't want to run back in town, you just hit the shop command. And look, here, I can just go in. And also I can buy stuff too. And the things that I would get, at least on the regular, is like cyan oil, prism powder, deodorizer, you know? Or I can sell stuff. But also along with that, I found another thing. Is there's a couple sub menus in oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Oops. Because you can unlock the advanced shop type, to where you can unlock things like, oh hey, now I can buy ammo. And actually, I was leveling my archer skill, and so I would run out of gold arrows, and I'd just come in and buy gold arrows. Actually, at first I started with some of the lower ones, then as I raised it. Okay, so it's pretty good. And over here you get these features. Again, he unlocks stuff. Okay, he unlocks stuff. Okay, but as you see, because I'm leveling this character, I need to be 40 in rank 3. Yeah, I'm rank 4, but this particular job I have is not past level 40, but you can get other stuff. I had to throw on my thief or something. Show it to you, but a lot of neat little perk things. And like I said, when you exit the area, it takes you right back to your home point. So I never have to have a warp on me ever again. And this is stuff where like I didn't know about. And there's also here, I forgot if you're still watching. Can you multi-box? Yes. You can multi-box. Tons of guys. Like I said, when I was talking about the meal characters, yeah, guys, you use the meal characters to multi-box. They do it all the time. As far as I'm aware, it's unlimited. You can have as many. But I mean, I think it does tell you how many, but they definitely allow it. So, like I said, I can go in here. If you get blue mage, you can start accessing the blue magic. You can't access the blue magic till you unlock blue mage. Here you get your daily gift box. You can get things like, congratulations, I gain experience points, gil. When I first opened it, because I didn't realize it was like 2 weeks into it, I got a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm like, ooh, well, that's fine. There's a hump board, which, as you see, I just turned in something. I got 5,000 experience points. Actually, I don't even know what this thing is. What is? Oops. Let's see. Senga. What's Senga? Ooh. I like that one. Ooh, that's really nice. I can't wait to do Ranger. Yes, multi-box, yes. There's also daily stuff. If you simply logging in, you can get, because right now, I already did that. You can get like mounts. Actually, I got 2,200 login points, and login points you accrue as you log in every day. So if I want to get like the Omega, I gotta wait a few more days. But also, one of the trust NPCs you can get from, which this particular trust NPC I really like because he's the Corsair type. So you can imagine what he does. And so many other neat little things you can do. Reason why I'm trying to get rank 6, because this way I can actually unlock the relic shop, because I'm not rank 6 yet. My thief and my samurai are above 70. And like I said, a lot of it really is, it allows people, they did a lot of pursuits where you don't have to rely on people to go do stuff. Like, people still will call out, hey, anybody wants to do like Dynamis, but they allow the multi-boxing, so you can get in there and then with a whole bunch of trust NPCs and then just go at it. Okay. So it's really good. Actually, there's like the spell NPC, but you can get a lot of your basic spells just to start with. That's a lot of the spells that I got right now. I bought them all from the library spell shop. But now I'm gonna go in here. I'm just gonna see what I have. But yeah, like I say, if you're interested, it's the private server Valhalla, and yeah, just Google and hey, join. Look, I would love to see more people come on here, but the advantage of being so few people is a lot of the NMs are constantly available, and like I said, they have other NMs in here that are specifically to this server. Hey, no problem, man. Hey, like I said, if you decide to join, I think, and don't quote me on this, I think if you talk with them, I think you can, if you can transfer your Horizon account. I think you can transfer to Valhalla, but I'm not 100% sure. If you can, hey, that's great. So you don't have to feel like you start over if you decide you want to join up. But like I said, I don't know about that. But like I said, there's so many things in here. Like I found Odin in West Ronifer, and I'm like, that's not part of the game. And of course, I went on to Valhalla's wiki. That's something particular that the guys who are running the server, they put in, who drops a ton of stuff.
Once you get to level 90, you probably have a couple buddies with you because it tells you it's like a 2 or 3 man that has to take this on. I'm assuming with the trust NPCs you can solo it by yourself. I'm assuming, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. Hey, come on down. And hey, check us out. They're really nice guys. They really are. There are some. They do have a couple problems with with certain battles. Their cutscenes don't work right, but they put in a command that allows you to skip those. Like I did the 2-3 rank mission, and when I would beat it, I get to the next. I gotta do the ending cutscene, and it would just freeze on me. And so, and I tried being that, and I tried that like that fight, like I did that fight like 3 or 4 times, and I finally like say, hey, I'm having an issue, and they said, okay, here's the command. It's just in the type in the save bar, just type in at release, and basically it will release the camera, and it'll allow you to skip the cutscene. So basically, is when they release the camera. Imagine the camera staying in place, and you move forward, and you're just watching your body just walk away, just run away from you. They say you can zone in, and once you zone into the next place, especially for like that battle, it should set you back. But I'm pretty sure I did zone in, and it didn't do it. I just did a shutdown, and then I logged back in, and it fixed the problem. So, and like I said, when you first start the game, you do automatically get a link shell, and that link shell is Valkyrie. That's where I think most of the people are on. I always see about 20 people online at any given time. Let's see. Yeah, generally these guys are on all the time. Now whether that they're active when they're on, I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of times guys like, yep, going to bed, but they leave their character on, which is fine. But I tell you what, nice guys. If you have a question, generally somebody will give you an answer. Guys do ask for help, and a lot of times is, yeah, I fucking love Valhalla. So if you're actually on Valhalla, Alder, yeah. If you're on Valhalla, I'm Fuyu. Actually, you can see my name. The only thing is, I couldn't put in a custom name. Every time I tried putting in a custom name, it wouldn't take it. I had to do just give me a random name, and I just kept flipping through until I saw one that I happened to like. So, but yeah, I love the Valhalla. Actually, initially I didn't like Valhalla because I was so used in Final Fantasy 11 watching people run around. So I was on Horizon, but when I saw all the perks of Valhalla, I'm like, yeah, I can stay on for like an hour or two and actually get something done. I couldn't do that on Horizon. Of course, then the login for Horizon. No, I tried several different names. It just wouldn't take. I don't know. Maybe it was just me or something. But I just did a random name and it was fine. A name is a name. Playing it though was nice. But anyway, so when I tried to log back into Horizon, I couldn't find the login. So I deleted the game. I thought maybe it just didn't download right. Oh yeah. So yeah, if I was on Horizon right now, I would be nowhere near where I am, where I'm compared to Valhalla. I love all the experience boosts. I love all the just the perks that they have. Once actually, because I didn't have the link show on, so I didn't know any of about the perks other than the experience boosts. And I couldn't believe how much I was missing on it. Just as soon as I put the link show on, because I realized I can put it on, and then I just asked about it, and they say, and a couple guys responded like, "Hey, go here. You'll find guides." Because I told us like, man, I used to play this game all the time, and I was a level 99, and now I feel like because someone started talking about something, I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I feel like a freaking noob, and they're like, it's cool. It's a perk that's specific to this server, and it's okay that you feel like that. Hey, here, go to the Valhalla wiki site, and it'll explain to you things. As soon as I found that, holy shit, I couldn't believe how many perks I was missing on, like going to the special areas, into like the Mog area, the library area, and how much I can just warp around without actually having to use warp. I can just use the commands, the mobile shop command. Then I unlock the shop command and look at all these neat little things I can do. I leveled my archer ability just because I had access to the mobile shop. I just kept buying arrows over and over and over and over at a really cheap price. I was like, this is awesome. And it's great. It kind of made me feel like when, I hate about the one thing I did hate about the lack of quality of life in the original was I could spend 6, 7, 8 hours on the game and get pretty much nothing done. Now I can actually get stuff done, and I don't have to spend all day. Of course, then I waiting for this new position. I just told I got, so I haven't been doing anything the last 2 weeks other than streaming and playing this all the time. Like, I'm just glad I'm able to still have a nice lifestyle, and I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. So. But anyways, hey, thanks for dropping by, Alder. And if you're on Valhalla, hey, I'll see you on there. And you too, Mitchell Claw, hey, if you want to come on down to Valhalla, hey, come on down. I would love to see, more people come on. Now, granted, with fewer people, like I was explaining right before this, that a lot of the NMs that normally I have a hard time getting to because everybody would camp the living shit out of it, I could get to them, and it's great. Now, if more people get on the Valhalla server eventually, where there's a couple hundred people, yeah. If you're on the link show Valkyrie, yeah, I'll see you on there. If you're on one of the other links, I probably ran into you. I'm sure you have a different name on the Valhalla server. Anyways, I got so much into rambling on about this, I forgot what I was doing over here. Let's see, 38. No. Oh, wait. I thought I saw. Nope. Oh, I like these. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, no. They're like, do you want warp? I was like, nope, I don't need warp. See, I didn't know that. I wonder how many other commands that I'm not aware of. I'm still trying to go through all the commands. I've been like writing them down so I don't forget. But thanks. See, that's another one. See, I gotta write that down. Yeah. It's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. I think it might be like a 10-second delay. But it's okay. I mean, it's all good. Okay, so you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just I'll go ahead and go to Queefum Islands. I'm just gonna use the outpost wharf for now because it'll take me to right where to I want to go. And I do like it with Valhalla because with the trust NPCs, I don't have to constantly keep getting the best gear. Other than if I'm a melee guy, I just make sure I got the best main weapon. Like I'm in the level 71 with my thief, and I'm still using gear from I'm still using Leaping Lizzie's boots. I'm still using Emperor's hairpin. I'm still using gear that's from the teens and the 20s and the 30s. So, but because they trust NPCs that they're constantly throwing out the best gear, best possible things that they can do for each level, it's oh shit, I went to the wrong place. Come on, load up. But yeah, no, I wanted to stream. I should start. I really had to make sure when I stream Final Fantasy 11 is to put in the title that this is the Valhalla server, just so I can what's the word I'm for when you're promote the Valhalla server. 'Cause I would love. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I can't wait till I can get to that. I'm still trying to learn about a lot of the NPCs. That's why I'm trying to get to because I'm rank 4. I'm trying to get to rank 6 so I can open up the relic NPC so I can see what gear. So I can start getting some of the gears, and I'm assuming once I get the relics, I can then start looking at the augments. But again, I'm still trying to learn a lot about it. Like I said, I've only found out about this like 2, maybe 3 days ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely going to add. Yeah, and I understand with the delay in chat because I'm already moving on to something else. I definitely am going to add the Valhalla server tag to the title, so this where I can promote the server as well. Because, like I said, don't get me wrong, having less than 50 people, I can get to so many things. I don't have to worry about trying to like camp for them. Because I'm assuming you remember how it was in the golden days with Final Fantasy 11. You're like, oh yes, I'm trying to get to this NPC, but you know, there's like 20, 30 people always like camping out. Of course, and that was before they made it Rare X. That really took care of a lot of those issues. But still, you know, it could still take you days or even weeks, depending on what the, you know, how many people and how long it took to reincorporate them. But I mean, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But I would love to see more people on Valhalla. Especially if you get like, because one, I think it'll help add more flavor into the game. Because a lot of times like I'm going on to like get certain gear, and it's just like, nope. Because obviously you've seen what the auction house is like, and it's like there's like things on there. It's like, we have like 300 of this. It's like, I don't need that. I actually need this. And then it's like, there's like nothing of this. Normally things that you normally would get, because like I want to get like Juggernaut for when I level up Warrior, because my Warrior is like level 55, and there's no Juggernauts available on the server, and to get to fight fight the NM for it. The NM is like level 85, and it spawns every 2 to 10 days. So, and if nobody's going after it, it's, you're never gonna see it there. So it sucks, but hey, it is what it is. That's why I like to see more people, because you'll see more variety of things. I would love to see. It's nice just to, like, I could be running into Dueno and there's like people running around. Granted, now I go into like the special areas. Yeah, I see people like running around them all the time. Granted, if we all go into the special areas, you actually might lag to, the whole server might lag that one little area. Especially like, oh, there's like 100, 200 people going through here. That'd be weird. It'd be funny, but it'd be weird. Oh, help if I put an attack. But yeah, no, I've had like such a great time with Valhalla. I said everybody who I've ran into has been like really nice. I don't think I've not met anybody who in some way has tried to either help or even just be polite. I mean, it's just been so nice. I mean, I guess that's another good thing about having a small server. I mean, if you have a large server, you're probably going to run into somebody who's just an outright prick, and you're just like, man, that kind of does hurt the game. So it's kind of like you like to see more people, but eventually, depending on how big you get, it's like eventually you're going to run into somebody who might try to, just absolute like everybody doesn't like. I mean, like I said, it is what it is, just so. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna be streaming for about another let's see how long I've been streaming for. Gonna do it for about another 45 minutes. So and I hope, everybody is enjoying the stream. Obviously, Alder, you're enjoying seeing that the Valhalla server is being streamed, and again, for like the third time, I am going to for all future streams on the Valhalla server is make sure I add in the Valhalla server, because like I said, everybody who comes in, the first thing they'll ask is what server. So I just think just making sure, and I agree with you, make sure that it says it's from the Valhalla server greatly will help. Will greatly help. And like I said, everybody's been so nice, so I want to... Okay, we'll deal with you first. So I want to make sure, I help promote the server, I don't know what these guys are weak to. No, not that. Ow. And like I said, I've had a blast playing on this server. Like I said, most of my free time, I'm playing on the server. It's like the Golden Years all over again, except this is like way more funner. It's not like I didn't enjoy the Golden Years. It's nice that I don't have to sit there and wait for people. I can just do my own thing, and I can go at my own pace. That's what I just been craving on this game. Now some people have asked to try to, hey, you want to party up? And I do times say, hey, look, thanks, but I just solo at my pace. I think one guy wanted to go all out for like a couple hours, and I was just like, I'll probably go all out for like a half hour, but then I'll take like 5 minutes because if I'm not streaming, I'll have my TV on so I can watch TV while I play. For obvious reasons, I don't have the TV on while I'm streaming for obvious reasons. Because I remember. I think I did once, and it picked up something, and it's just like, yeah, you're, don't want to get a copyright strike or something, because it almost did that with that music. It gave me warnings, but, so I just never want to run into that issue, so. Well, that kind of hurt. And right now, I'm just leveling up Black Mage because I want to take on the Shadow Lord, and then I was reading because I forgot after all these years that he's got the immunity to physical and and magic in 2 different stages. So it's just like fire. Yeah, no, that's why I like having the option where I can solo friendly, just about most of the content. I'm sure there's probably gonna be a couple battles where it's just like, yeah, you can solo it, but it'd be a lot more preferred if you just ask somebody. And like I said on the Link Show, I always see everybody. It's like, does anybody need this? Does anybody need that? This is what I'm doing. So if you want to jump on in, come on in. I just really like, and I really that's what I actually like about the Golden Years is, meeting so many new people, and like I said, in this Link Show that has like what 20 to 25 people, I see more people talking than I do when I play Final Fantasy 14. And don't get me wrong, I like Final Fantasy 14, I really do, but I'm in like what they call as a company, which I'm assuming you've played Final Fantasy 14. where there's like over 100 people, and I've never seen anybody talk, not once that I can recall. Now, when I played on a different account, like years ago before what they have now, yeah, there's people who did talk, but still nowhere near to what I see just just from uh just from my experience on the Valhalla server. Because every day I see people, they're always really nice people, And actually, it's because of Final Fantasy 11 is how I met my wife. Because we met during the golden years. And just to throw it out there, that's we became friends, and then we didn't actually meet each other in real life until because I left the game because I went and joined the army. So when I came back from a tour, and turns out where I was stationed, she was like really close, and I was coming back, and she was just like, hey, let's get together, we'll hang out, and we got drunk. She we really liked each other. We got drunk. She got pregnant, and then and 6 months later, I asked her if she would marry me. And since then, we've had a second kid. I mean, not everything's been great, unfortunately, because with the pandemic. The pandemic happened just as I left the military. Right before right before, yeah, I left the military like a year or two before the pandemic, and because she went back up to Canada to give birth to our second daughter, pandemic happened, and then yeah, I didn't see her for a couple years, because of all the restrictions and shit like that. It really strained our marriage. It's still straining it to this day. But still, the best thing that ever happened was, and that's why I've has so many. That's why I've missed playing this game. That's really part of it. It's just, because of what it gave me. It's because of this game. Met my wife, and I have 2 daughters now because of this game. And that's why, as much as I told myself, I didn't want to play the retail anymore. Of course, and that's before I found out about the private servers. Part of me just always wanted to go back and play it. But this private server has been like a godsend for me. It's just, I can relive those moments, but I can do it on my terms. I don't have to sit here and play for hours and hours and hours and feel like I didn't get nothing accomplished. And there's just enough people to where, I can see people talking. And granted, yeah, if there were like about another 30 or 40 people in the Link show on right now, like I say, if another 100 to 200 people were constantly on the server, and half of those like had the Link show, yeah, I see this. I probably see this check just ridiculously going up. People talking like crazy. So, but still, it's nice. I found a good balance with this server. So, I've enjoyed it. So, at first I kind of wrote off the server because there were so few people on, and but then I don't know. I just went back to it because I was like, hey, the experience boost was so nice, and all the other little perks before I even found these other ones, like the ones, like the commands that you just told me about. So it's just, man, it's been great. It really has. It's makes me happy. It's kept me kind of sane too, to be honest. I kind of wish my wife would play too, but she takes care of our daughters, and she's just like, but I haven't explained to her about all these extra perks, so, but she's kind of worried. She's like, well, that she'll get hooked onto the game, and then, she doesn't really have that much time, unfortunately. Because she's a social butterfly. Oh, my wife is a social butterfly. I swear to God, if she didn't have friends, her life would be miserable. Even because my daughters, man, just try. Ooh, trickster. That's an NPC. I mean, not an NPC. That's an NM. I wonder. I don't know. He's doing a lot of damage. I don't really want to fuck around with. Hold on a sec. Definitely. Okay, now I gotta go. This is one of the few things I like. It's like going back and like. I gotta look up this NPC. Oh my god, NPC, this notorious monster, and see. Hold on a sec. Is this guy hard? Is he even worse? Trickster. Hold on a sec. Is this? Let's see. Oh no, he's 35 to a. All he drops is a Tabar. Yeah, let me just back away from him because let's see, what am I? I'm level 20. I don't know. Could I get away with it? You know what? For shits and giggles, I'm probably gonna die. But let's see if I can beat him. He's probably gonna kick the crap out of me. Oh yeah, I can tell right now. His is gonna hurt. I think it's good skill ups though. I can get blind to stick actually. Oh yeah, he's kicking the. He's just hurting the shit out of the paladin. But yeah, you know, doing actually some pretty good damage. I doubt sleep is gonna work. No, sleep missed. Oh, that hurt. Well, I'm probably gonna die. If he kills a paladin, it's over. And this is me telling myself, I done messed up. And here's me, I'm just spamming everything I could possibly can. Actually, no, I think he might. Just keep the bios and all that on him. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm glad I don't have to worry about the. And look, I actually ended up beating him. Look at that, huzzah! And he didn't drop the Tabar. That's great. Oh well. It was good skill ups though. I had a lot of good skill ups. So I ain't gonna complain about that. Alright. You know, I'll complete this next part of this book, and then I'll go into the Acrophes. Alright, nice, nice. He's down. I mean, I really spammed the living crap out of that. And it's hardly taken away any of my MP. I know that it said it was like level 35 to 36 NM. I'm just like, I'm probably gonna die, but it's like YOLO. Oh man, I actually ran into the Kraken, and I thought it was just a regular mob when I first came here on the Valhalla server, and I was just like, oh, Kraken, okay, nothing special about it. but it aggroed me. And then I checked it, and it's like Notorious Monster. I'm like, oh, I'm dead. And it was kicking the crap out of me. It was like not even funny. So I'm gonna stay over here. Alright, that gave me the rest to complete. Just to... Yeah, I need to get my Dark Magic and Enfeebling skill up. Awesome, awesome. I gotta kill one more. Okay. Look at that. That's what I like. Yeah, I gotta make sure I just go through the rotation and you know, because I need all these skill ups because it's nice to get the levels, but if you don't have the skill ups, then you're kind of screwed. All right, let's just activate the next book. Actually, I do need to upgrade my... Yeah, bring it on. I do need to upgrade my staff. At least my staff. I need to do the rings too, because I don't have much on the... I've really been kind of ignoring the other stuff. So, when I hit level 30, I'll go back. Well, I don't really have to go anywhere. Yeah. Actually, I have to write down that. Hold on a sec. Because I'm going to forget about that command. And I can still see it, so I'm going to write it down. So this is where... Is it just at AH? Or is it at AH space command? Well, you know... I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me it's just at AH. Actually, you know what? Jesus Christ, you know. Okay, I answered my own question. I got bad memory sometimes. That's why I need to write stuff down. Thank God for pencil and paper. One of the greatest things to happen. Alright, that one's done. Oh. Damn, even his pet's still aggro. Little fucker. I did find a YouTube video that showed me how to, because I was just using keyboard, because I was talking about this earlier. You know, and I really hate, because I like to stand up. You know, I like to walk in place while I'm playing. You gotta stay active. You know, but I hate it, because I try elevating the keyboards, because this is where I'm not putting any pressure on my. Use that skill command to go into an area. Yeah, no, I already know about the skill there, but I didn't know you can do it to a command. Let me write that down too. Don't worry, if I'm missing any, you can spam my chat with with all the commands if you want. I'll write them all down. And because it's a godsend with these commands. I must say, give a shout out to the guys who run the server. I love you guys in a non-homo way. You know, you guys have definitely made my life so much easier on this game. And the fact is, it's free. I mean, I know why it's free, because hell, I wish I could give them money towards say, hey, guys, keeping this server open, but I know they can't accept money for obvious reasons, because then they wouldn't be able to play the game. You know? So, I mean, just being able to play the game is nice, you know? You know, but, because I remember I was thinking about going back to Final Fantasy 11, because I saw that, because I didn't think anybody was still playing the game. And then I saw it was on Steam, but I was just like, I don't want to pay money on Steam to play this game. You know, and you know what, to be honest, the free version, the private servers are so much better. You know? Oh, wow, my feeling seal is only level 1? Oh, man. Wow, no wonder why. I have to go back and, yeah, I gotta go into skill up areas. I gotta work on my feeling skill. Yep, I definitely need to. Wow, it's just amazing. I'll do that in my free. I'll do that when I'm not streaming. You know. Alright. I didn't realize I got my staff skill up to 66. Huh. Huzzah. Haha, I'm up to 2. Let's go. I really have to get back into is using macros. Yeah, I got to do that with my melee. I don't think I have to do it with the as much with the magic users. Though it'd be nice to have a couple of them on hand. But I think in general I don't need to, just from how I'm playing this so far. But it would be nice to have them for my melee guys. That's what I've noticed. Okay, I gotta go and find. I just want to find these two more activities. So it's where we're done with this book, and then I'll move on to the next area. Bet you there's. Alright, you know, we'll just go ahead. Look at that. still getting skill ups. Nice. Yeah, I see a lot of my skills are lagging behind real bad, so. Oh, there we go. Right. Number 3, let's go. I'm a giant kid at this point. Alright, where's one more Acrophes, and then I'll be done with this book. No, not that. Come on, come on. I know there's one around here somewhere. Okay, you know what, I bet you they spawn back over here. On the other side. It's gotta be one over here. Then I'll be done with this area for now. There we go. Do blind. Nice. 81. Alright. That book's done. And level 30. Okay. Cool, cool. Let's see, time check is about an hour and 35 minutes. So I'll play about another, I'll stream for about another 25, 30 minutes. And let's see, what do I want to do? Well, one is, now that Alder, you told me about that command. God, I fucking love this. Alright, I know I gotta get better staff. I know I gotta get better. Let's see, what? No. 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 Nope. There's nothing really here that's just... Yeah, I don't... Wish that was on. That would have been nice. I'm sure I can go find that somewhere, but I don't feel like it right now. 32. Alright. We got this one. Alright. I'll go ahead and I'll get that. On the spot buying. Come on, you gotta love that. Let's see what we got in rings. Oh, well, I need to fix these first. Sort by level. Alright. Just curious, how much is the beetle ring? Oh, that's great. That'll be nice when I play Ranger. Nope. Astral ring. Okay. Nah, I want to get like intelligence. Oh, don't be expensive. Oh, man, not for 100,000. Really? Really? Nothing? I know there's nothing in the earrings. Well, let me double check and make sure. Because I could throw on, like... Oh, I don't even have my Dodge earrings with me. I just realized that. No, I'm not worried about that. Concave. It's not really worth it. No. Okay, well, maybe I'll get lucky. Once in a while I do. Of course not in this case. Nope. Obviously not. Oh, it got brighter. Okay. There should be really nothing in feet. I do know I'm using level 15 gear, and I can take that up for a while. Of course, then I made this stupid mistake where I went to log in the other day, and I forget what happened, but I didn't realize I turned off my numlock key, so I went to try to log in. I'm hitting like, you know, the corresponding numbers, so it's like, yeah, pick this so I can log in, and my keyboard wasn't reacting at all. It's like, and I got, you know, I was like, what's going on? You know, so I ended up turning off the game. Not turning off the game. I had to reboot my computer. Oh my god, I have lost words sometimes. Oh, actually, Garrison boots. I can use that. That'd be better than... Okay. Hold on a sec. Let me, let's do a little underbidding. So... Yeah, no, I do... No, I definitely agree. I just like to, because I know I do that with my melee jobs, but I do know, like, I just want to get a couple things just so I'm good for like the next 20 levels. So anyway, so because my keyboard was not reacting, so like even when I was like trying to go onto the internet, all of a sudden my keyboard's not reacting, and I noticed that when I turned my computer, you know, I restarted my computer, and you know, and I put it back on, everything was fine. But then when I went into Valhalla, you know, I went to go log into Valhalla, it would do it again. So I thought that something happened with the Valhalla program. It's like I can't figure it out. So I deleted the Valhalla and then I reloaded it until I realized my numlock key was turned off, because I have it on. It's you know, so I can type in, and as soon as I turn it on, everything was fine. And then I felt like an idiot. Oh, that's right. I can get up to Sears stuff. I didn't realize that. Yeah, but I'm not paying that kind of money for. So yeah, so basically I deleted the Valhalla and reloaded for no apparent reason. If I would have just realized, hey idiot, you turned off the numlock key. I must have hit it and not realized it. So I felt stupid. But yeah, I just want to get just a couple things. I'm just trying to add a little, couple intelligence parts. You know, nothing really all that major. But I do like to try to keep that I'm able to beat things at a steady pace and not keep myself like, you know, too undergeared. Oh yeah, yeah. I can't. And then I went back onto the link shell, and I was just like, and I explained what I did, and people were just like, "Yeah, that was pretty stupid." I just could not believe it. uh, wow, it was just amazing. So, but hey, you know, learn from your mistakes. Next time, you know, check your keyboard. Make sure, you know, it finally dawned on to me that when I switch keyboards, because I got a spare one for backup just in case if my primary one goes down. You know, I always like to have spares. Because if something goes down, then I have the spare, and I can always just reorder a secondary one. You know, because I watch a lot of these guys who like, I don't, they get pissed off when they're streaming, and then they like to break their stuff. You know, and I sat there, it's like, you're an idiot that you get pissed off because you did something stupid. You know, present company included. But I didn't sit there and like, what the hell, this keyboard sucks, and I started smashing. I mean, these guys will start smashing their own equipment. You know? But, you know, after seeing that, it really dawned on me. It's like, I should have a backup. Because, you know, the weirdest thing would be happening is you're streaming something, and, like, something does happen to your keyboard. Your keyboard just flat out is broke. You know, a button doesn't work, or your controller goes down. And, you know, and then it kind of ruins your stream. You know, oh, I'm just kind of curious about that. Oh, yeah, that's right. And so, okay, yeah, I can do that. How many? Oh yeah, I bet you somebody underbid. Sorry. And so it just really gave me a good lesson. It's like, hey, you know, have like my main keyboard, but then like have like a spare. So this is where if your main keyboard goes down, your spare now becomes your main keyboard, and I'll just go buy, you know, a new one. And like I said, I get like the current keyboard I'm using. It's actually pretty nice. I do like it. It only cost me like less than $25, and it came with its own mouse. The mouse though, I really like. It's like it's better than my original one. You know, but it's nice you have a backup. So this is where something goes down, you have a spare. You can continue, you know, streaming. You know, and you don't feel like you have to end the stream or whatnot. Especially like I do this for a hobby, but you know, there's guys who like this is their job. This is what they make their living off doing. And the last thing they need to do is like end the stream, and then they have to wait like because something goes down, and then they have to like wait a couple days or whatever while they're waiting for something to come in, and that's like lost income. You know, I mean, what the only exception is if your desktop goes down. Unless, of course, you know, you're one of the guys who makes so much money. Like, hey, I actually have a spare desktop just in case, you know. And who knows? Maybe one day I'll get to that point, and I like, you know what? I'll have a spare desktop because you never know. But like I said, this is just fun for me. And I'm like, oh no, I don't need that. I know within the next there's something I can get. But damn, it was like at the time it cost like 20,000. It probably still costs 20,000. Prices really don't change that much on here, unless of course get more people on here and they're constantly buying stuff. Can't wait to level Beastmaster. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright, let's see. Man. Okay, let's... Should be the last thing. Come on, Be nice to me. Hold on, someone underbid. Someone put something at a lower price. No, of course not. Here's my method to my madness. I say now I'll have enough decent gear to where I can go to the next like 20 levels and don't have to really worry about upgrading my stuff. Yeah, I'd rather go with the hairpin. Black neckerchief. Shaman's belt. Oh, actually, I didn't check list real quick. Yeah, I know. I'm a glutton for punishment. You know, because I should be, you know, continue on. You know, while I'm streaming, I should be doing this stuff like off stream. But, yeah. Everybody can witness the method to this madness. Is there anything I can get? You know what? I know what it is. It's ammunition. That's what I was thinking of. Come on, come on. I know there's a couple thrown weapons that give stats. Aha. There it is. Alright, whatever. Start at 10,000. Come on, come on. Underbid, underbid. $30,000? Is somebody do under? No, of course not. Alright, well, 40,000 is. Alright, now I can move on. Alright. Just don't throw this. Don't throw that. That'd be really bad. Alright. Yep. Off to, let's see. Alright, now I gotta go for 30. 30, I like to go to Yohota Jungle. Take on the goblins and the young Opos. I'll do that to like 30, like 35 or 36. Then I'll go to Garlic Citadel. And let's see, Elshman. I think it's the Lowlands. Then like 35, 36, I go over to Garlic Citadel, and I'll stay at Garlic Citadel until about 46, 47 at the latest. You know, and then 46 to 47, you know, then I'll go over to there you go. Then I'll go into the basement of the cathedral. It's Obstinate Collects, or it's the one in Sandoria where you go through the Chateau de Grelle, you go down into their basement. It's the Bosnius Oblique or something like that. So nope, don't need those. Must be, was it level 3? Yep, young Opos. Alright, here we go. Though I can't wait till I get ranked 6 and I can get access to some more NPCs. I actually hope, I saw you can get the from the Rise of the Zealot. You can actually, it's a grind, but you can get all they're the Archangel EVs from the Rise of the Zealot. The guys they're. So I actually want to try to get those. Oh, I should have gone with blind first. I gotta make sure I do my rotations. I should have been doing this from the beginning. Then I bet you my all my stats be up a little bit higher. But I was working on just the offensive magic. See, right now I'm just using the keyboard at the moment because I'm sitting down. But if I go to stand up, I'm gonna go right with my my control pad. It's just a lot easier on my wrist, And actually, I did find a nice video to where it showed me how to set up my control pad, my Xbox controller, basically. Though, really don't like the fact that it has the vibrations on. That would kind of make my wife happy, but not me as much. Okay, let's stay right there, you. Alright, going back to the controller because it's making a lot of noise. So, man. But I do like using controller, man. But the first time I used my controller back, was the other day. And I was just like, well, I'm going this way. All of a sudden, my controller's not reacting away because I got so used to the keyboard. It literally does do the same thing. It's just, wow, it's so weird on the controller. But, yeah. It is what it is. I do know actually I can go into higher spells. I know I can do that. But I do know here, like I said, the stream will be ending soon here. I'm gonna end it when I get done with here. So that'll probably be about a half hour. I know, like I said, I said about half hour ago I was gonna end the stream, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad that those who are watching, especially some of you are from my server and all that. So hey, I'm glad I get to stream this for you guys. Do a little representation. It's a great way to promote the server. So I'm really glad I can do that. So definitely gotta make sure I put put the server name in the title. So this is where people who see it, they can go ahead, they can come and check it out. Awesome. Okay. I'm doing all this leveling just so I make sure I have an offensive mage when I do the Shadow Lord. Things I do. Because I don't want to go in that battle and it turns out, yep, you need offensive magic, and then it's like, nope, that ain't happening. So I rather just get ahead of that all I can. Awesome, that's guys down. Yeah, Yeah, I do know. I think I should be able to use fire level 2 magic now. So I'm really missing out on some extra damage, but it's okay. We're killing them at a pretty good pace, so I'm not really too worried. Especially when goblins do that, it makes it a lot easier for me. Oh, god damn it. Look at that skill up, that staff skill up. Huh. Of course. Why not just drop it? Well, I have to say, what's happening to the vibration? I can those bigger mobs. You know, you can really feel them when they start stampeding over. All right, cool. Feeble skill level 6. Now let's go. And really, it should be like, I don't know, 50 levels higher than that. At least. And that's not even to put it on par. That's not even maxing it out. Yeah, that's what I get. Nice, look at that. Almost 1,400 experience points. Level 8, let's go. Ah, but don't hit me. I'm fragile. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Just grinding away for the next, like, I don't know, 15 minutes. There we go. Nice, nice. Oh, my skill chain it. Come on, skill ups. For the boys. Awesome. Alright. Level 33, nice, good. And level 9 Enfeebling Magic skill. Awesome. We got dark magic out there decently well. Hey, Purple Speed. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Or girl, I don't judge, you know. You know, everybody likes the color purple. Nice. That's awesome. Like I said, for anybody who happened to come in, hey, look, hey, I'm on the private server Valhalla. Hey, as you know, if you've seen the chat between me and a couple of guys, you know, Alder and Magical, I think his name is. Oh, he ended that quick. Yeah, come down to the private server Valhalla, man. You'll love it. If you like to do more solo stuff like how it is on Final Fantasy 14, you will like it here on the Valhalla server. Most of it can be done by yourself once you gain access to the NPCs, which you can get the initial 3 at level 5, and then once you gain rank 3, you can access more NPCs lists. But then with the perks for this one, you can unlock the 4th NPC through their special perks. You can do that at level 10, and then I believe, if I read correctly, on the Valhalla server perks, when you gain rank 6, you get access to the 5th and final trust NPC. So this is where you have a full-on party with you, and yeah, it's amazing. You can do just about almost anything in the game. Okay, I'm pretty sure you can even do the Sky and Dynamis by yourself, depending on what NPCs you got access to. And you do gotta have good cohesion with your NPCs, you know. It's like right now, I'm going through the painful process of leveling Black Mage because I don't have access to a Black Mage NPC that I'm aware of. And to fight the Shadow Lord, you're going to have offensive magic, and none of the NPCs I currently have that. The only one that was using magic, it was my White Mage, and she doesn't use offensive magic at all. She sits there and is like, I'll heal you, and then she'll do a weapon skill to gain all her MP back, and then or she'll sit there and, you know, she likes to get hit too, apparently. You know, so yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is. So now I got to do is level up my Black Mage. Just for the Shadow fight, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm just going to sub Dark Knight. My Dark Knight's at level, like, 50-something. You know, so instead of, like, hey, I'll level, like, Red Mage or something, you know, just just to expedite. Like, eventually I want to level Red Mage, you know, but I want to get rank 6 so I can get access not only to that 5th and final trust NPC, but also, you know, I can open up some other perks that I can't gain access to until I get rank 6. So, like I said, so yeah, it's so much fun. And like I said, I've done practically all of this by myself. The only help I've gotten is when I needed a question answered, and as I was talking to Alder, you know, on this server, I've not met everybody who I've ran into, everybody who I talked to, they've all been like really nice, you know, and they've, you know, helped me out, show me where I gotta go, You know, and they do. I'll see them a lot of times. They're in the chats. They're like, "Hey, does anybody need help with something?" Or like, "Hey, I'm doing this. Does anybody need it?" It's it's really nice. You know, can you get that on like the bigger servers like Horizon? Like, I'm sure you can, but I'm sure with how many people they have, I'm sure there's gonna be people who are not nice. You know, and I thought, you know, and like I said, people ask me, "Hey, can you, is anybody?" And I can't even help half of them right now just because I don't have access to certain parts yet because I'm just not high level or have the rank. You know, but you know, when I start doing something like the extra content, especially when I'm nearing level 90, it's like, hey, I'm doing this. If anybody wants to, you know, get in on it, just let me know, you know? So, I mean, like I said, it's you know, it's like I told Alder, it's probably the one of the most interesting and best servers I've played on. Like I said, I did do the Horizon server, but the login was like screwed up, and then for some reason I went to go re-download it, and it's just like you already have it, and I couldn't get back onto that server. But at the same time, it did not, as far as I'm aware, they were like we're true to the how Final Fantasy 11 is, so I'm guessing they don't have the extra perks. If they do, you know, I'm not aware of. You know, because I only played it for like a day. So I never, but hey, just get on some of the private servers. It's really nice if you find the right type of people. Now, I do know, like, some private servers, you know, people have, like, you know, quoted about, you know, they didn't like it because, you know, this happened or that happened. I know, like, a couple people were complaining about Horizon, that the guys who are running it, they'll play they'll have like their friends come on and then they'll just like hit the buttons thing to make sure their friends get the drops, and people are like, oh man, come on, that's not fair, you should do it to. But at the same time, you know, I'll sit there, it's like, it's a private server, you're playing for free. It's not like if you were like partying with these guys and the creators sitting there, it's like, well, we're gonna make sure our friends get it, but we're gonna make sure that you guys, these other guys, don't get it. I can understand them being annoyed, but that wasn't the claim that they're making. They're saying it's just that the creator, the guys who are running the servers, they'll take their friends, they'll go to these places, and when they're dealing with the NMs, they'll make sure that those items that they want drop so they can get them. All right, and I'm like, okay, I'm totally cool with that. It's like they're not preventing other people getting those drops. They're just making sure that their friends get higher percentage. You know, actually get the items. You know, people are like, well, I want to get it, but it's taking me 4, 5, 6, however many tries. I'm like, well, then become friends with the guys who are running the server. Okay. But if they're not, like, actively trying to hinder you from actually getting those drops, if they're just saying, we're just not going to give you a helping hand, like you do with their friends, then I don't care then. You know, because again, at the end of the day, it's free. It's just like, you know. But I think at the same time, that's why, like, the guys who run the Valhalla server, they made it so it's easy for just about anybody can do it. You know, it's like, hey, you got the access to the trust NPCs, and you know, and it's just like, yeah, there's gonna be some things that you just can't do. You're gonna rely on other people, but most of you can do by yourself. And sometimes, yeah, you have to go through a particular NPC. Oh my god, NPC, notorious monster. God knows how many times to get a certain item. It took me 4 times with Sleeping Lizzie to get the boots. And that was me just soloing it by myself before I knew about the trust, before, you know, I knew about these extra perks and all that. You know, it's not like someone sat there and it's like, well, we're just going to tell you, but it's just like, hey, if you have questions, they'll answer it to the best of their abilities. I like that, and that's cool, you know? It really is. So, if you're getting frustrated, you got to do your due diligence and ask. Make sure you do your research. That's what it comes down to. And really, anyone who's complaining that they're not getting special treatment, unlike someone else's like friends and all that, it's just like, dude, you're not special, man. If the roles reverse, you'd be doing it too. Like I said, if the guys who are running the server just making sure that their friends get the drops without hindering other people, they're like, well, we're gonna make sure our friends get it. And I'm repeating myself over and over. I just want to make sure I come off correctly. It's just that if someone's just sitting there going, all right, my friends have 100% chance of getting this item because I say so, and everybody else is just going to get the normal chance, however it is. Let's say if the NM usually has a 30% drop rate, and they're like, okay, well, everyone else is still going to get the normal drop rate, then I don't care. Okay? Now, if they're saying it's like, well, my friends are going to have the 100% and everybody else, we're going to prevent them from getting it, or we're going to take the NMs away. Okay, I can understand that because they're actively trying to prevent you from getting it, or they're making it way too much harder than what it normally is. But as long as they're not doing that, I don't care if they're playing favorites with their friends, making sure their friends get the drops, a lot faster. Okay, I really don't care about that. I'm just glad that the game is free. It's on these private servers, and people can enjoy it at their pace. They don't have to worry about like, oh my god, I'm paying for it, and now I gotta make sure I get my money's worth. Like they used to do back in the day. Like right now, like I pay for Final Fantasy 14. I spend way more time playing this game now. But with the way how Final Fantasy 14 is structured, I could go on there for like an hour or two, get a whole bunch of things done. I feel like I got my money's worth. Hell, at one point I didn't play it for like 6 days straight, and that was before I went back to playing Final Fantasy 11. It's just sometimes you need a break from the game, But what makes this so great for Final Fantasy 11 is that, I'm able to talk to some of these guys. Like I said, Alder, I'm not sure if he's still in the chat or not. He's on there, and look, he's here talking. That's cool. I like that. And that's the great thing it's just being able to have fun, and when you make friends and all that, it makes it a whole lot easier to play these games. All right. So, anyways, that's my little rant about that. I said, hey, come on down to the Valhalla server. Especially if you've already played the original version of Final Fantasy 11, you did all this stuff, and you just want to like, hey, I like to do that all again, but just at a much faster pace. I mean, a lot faster pace, at least 5 or 6 times the pace. Then yeah, Valhalla server is where it's at. Minimum amount of people. I mean, granted, eventually, I'm sure it could build up to hundreds of people. But I'm not sure. Some people just like, doing other servers, and there's other servers too you can do, but since I'm on Valhalla server, I'm going to, shill and promote the Valhalla server because I would like to see you come on down there. Okay, and hey, we're gonna this is gonna be the end of the stream. Okay, and hey, thanks for being in the stream with me. Hey, for watching this. If you're watching at a later time, I hope you really enjoyed the stream. I have a lot of fun playing this game. Okay, and I'm gonna be doing a lot more streams. Probably most of my streams are gonna be based around Final Fantasy 11. I do want to make sure it's interesting. A lot of people may not like the grind and all that, because this is grinding. What you just saw me do these last almost 2.5 hours is just grinding to level up. And like I said, people in the chat, we can have fun, we can talk, and it does make it interesting. They're trying to do their thing. Whether it's like maybe they're playing Final Fantasy 11, they're just listening to someone else play Final Fantasy 11, or maybe or whatever it is they may be doing. And I agree with Alder, and he said with the way how Valhalla is set up, I can't really say about the other servers, but it's for quality of life. So this is where you can come on, you can have fun, but you don't feel like you have to spend hours and hours and hours each day, weeks, months, or however long, trying to get a few things done, and it's messing with your personal life. You know, you have a family, your work life, your sleep life. Okay, you know, and it's great. I love it. That was one of my biggest takeaways. Things I really didn't like about the original Final Fantasy line. I remember when I played for, I think one day I logged in about 12 hours. It was my day off from work, and I was just a kid too. I was like 19, 20 years old, you know, uh, and my girlfriend at the time, I think she went on, did something with her family. I think she might have went on vacation, and she's like, I'll see you when I get back, you know. I said my day off, spent 12 hours to do one thing. I mean, I did a little bit of leveling, but I spent most of those hours, probably like 8 of them, just trying to do Sky, and that's like do all the seals, get all the seals to do Karen. We must have spent, no, actually, I think it was less than that. No, I'm exaggerating how long it was. It was like 4 or 5 hours. It was something like that, but it was a lot of hours. And I remember I spent 12 hours a day. I just felt like it didn't get much done because we did the battles. People got their drops. I didn't get anything because I didn't accrue enough points, and some of the things that I wanted did not drop. So but I mean, I helped other people. But I spent the better part of a good day to do really how much? Very kind of little. It'd be nice that hopefully I'm able to solo Karen in this game so I can get his society. That'd be really awesome. But got to put your real life first, and that's what I like about Valhalla, because then I can literally just sit here, I can log in for an hour, I'll get a couple things done, and it's great. Look, I spent a total of like 3 hours leveling up my Black Mage to like 35. I mean, that kind of time frame, for me to get level 35 in the original game, I would have spent like 3 or 4 times that many hours. That's assuming I was able to get a party with other people so I can level. So that's why I like Valhalla. So shout out to the guys who are running Valhalla. I think you guys doing some good things and all that. And like I said, I've met nothing but good people on the server so far. And even people who are in other link shows, there are some out there, but they'll sit there, they'll wave, they'll say hi, but they'll go about their business. So, and that's cool. That's one of the neat little things. But anyways, enough of my rambling. Hey, if you like this stream, hey, like, share, subscribe, give me a follow. Hey, I'll be back tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is, today's Friday. I'm losing track of days. This is how much I've been annoyed with my work. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I will be back tomorrow playing more Final Fantasy XI. In the title, I will make sure that it says the Valhalla server, so I can promote for the boys on there and gals. I don't know if there's girls on here. I'm assuming that there probably is. So for the boys and the girls on the Valhalla server, I'm gonna make sure I throw it. I promote the server, and with that, enjoy life. You only got one life, so make sure you enjoy it to the fullest. Love and love your family, love your friends, and it's just like, and just enjoy